home I am excited to show you today is made for those who love to play. There is over 2,400 square feet of indoor garage space located in the highly desirable vacation neighborhood of Sun Cove. You don't need to choose between the classic car, the speedboat, the jet skis. This home has room for it all. There is a ton of bonuses, including an indoor pool, a sauna, and a saltwater spa. Stick around. I am very excited to show you this home. Welcome to 225 East Marine View Place, Orondo, Washington. Today we are here in the highly desirable community of Sun Cove. This property is pretty unique for the Sun Cove area. It is on a double lot that has been combined into one tax parcel. So that helps a little bit with your property taxes and your HOA dues. Another piece that is really unique to this lot is it is completely flat. A lot of the homes in Sun Cove have very steep lots, so not very usable, but this lot, perfectly flat. You may have just noticed there that this home is located on a cul-de-sac, so you're not going to get that much traffic driving by. There are two different buildings on this property, and this building that we're going through right now is the main home. Downstairs of the main home, there is this 3-bay parking garage. In one of the bays, you can do 2 cars tandem, and then in the other 2 bays, they're single car. Now, through that door back there, we'll go check that out in a second. That is a second living space. But first, let's take a look at the utility and just note that this home has 2 hot water tanks, which is really nice. Overall, this home boasts 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 2,100 square feet of living space. Between the 2 garages, there is approximately 9 parking spaces for a standard size vehicle. What we're looking at here is the downstairs extra living space. So there is this living room area with a generous sized bedroom in the back that you can easily put a queen size bed in, and a private bathroom. Note that there isn't a kitchen, so I'm not calling it an ADU. However, there is the plumbing and utility that you need to convert this into an ADU. Regardless, this is just a really nice space if you have guests and they might want a little bit of extra room, or if you are a work from home person and want a separate office that is completely separated from the home. So the second living space also has the slider door, which would be really convenient if you were to rent out that downstairs area and didn't want somebody walking through the garage to access it. All right, as we walk upstairs to the main living area, I'll talk a little bit about the Sun Cove community. It is such a fun community to be a part of. If you're not familiar with Sun Cove, it is a lot like Crescent Bar. However, it is 100% private to the homeowners in the community. There is about 440 homes in the Sun Cove community, and the community has a lot of different activities and amenities. So to start it off, they have 2 boat launches, which is great, and their own private marina. At the beginning of the video, you saw some shots of that. You may have also noticed the really nice sandy beaches and parks. The community also has a clubhouse and a pool, which is seasonal, that runs Memorial Day through Labor Day, like most pools in the area. There is also tennis courts and basketball courts. There's just always something going on. From spring to fall, you'll notice that a lot of the neighbors choose to use golf carts as their main commuter in the community. You'll see people zipping around, going and having dinner or happy hour with their neighbors. The community also has several events throughout the year and get-togethers, especially on those big holidays like Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. Buying into Sun Cove is really about lifestyle. One thing that I would like to mention about this home is if you don't care for the layout or floor plan of the upstairs, none of these walls are supporting. All of the structural work in this home is done in the ceiling and floors, so you could completely change this layout. The people that are selling this home are the people who built it in 2021, so we do have access to all of the plans if you would like to review them. So I know we had stairs to get into this upstairs main living area, but this office room is actually framed to be an elevator. We also have plans and drawings for that as well. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the surrounding area of Sun Cove. So, Wenatchee is going to be your major city that is closest to Sun Cove, and it's going to take you about 40 minutes to get there. If you need a smaller city or grocery stores and a closer hospital, Chelan is going to be your closest option, and it takes about 20-25 minutes to get to Chelan. You would drive north and cross the BB Bridge over the Columbia River into Chelan Falls and then Chelan. There are some small amenities that are close to Sun Cove. In fact, you have a little convenience store that is right at the entrance of Sun Cove. There is also Rocky Pond Winery, which is, there's a bunch of expansion stuff happening out there. That's right outside the gate of Sun Cove. You have Desert Canyon Golf Resort, which is probably less than a 5-minute drive. So there is more to do in the Orondo area than just what Sun Cove has to offer. If you are new to this channel, I just wanted to take a second to introduce myself. I am Amanda Dahlman with Real Broker, and I am a real estate agent in the Central Washington area. I do a lot of home tours like these for out-of-state buyers or people who can't view homes because maybe they live in the Seattle area and can't make it over. If you're thinking about purchasing a home in Central Washington, I would love to connect with you. A quick recap of what we looked at on the main living floor. There is the primary bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and soaking tub. We have the secondary bedroom with a bathroom that is open to the living space and an office. Just a second here, we will go take a look off of the balcony and the outside. I want to hear from you in the comments. Tell me about this living space. Is it just the right amount for you, or would you need more space? The backyard is fully fenced, but there's also this additional fenced area for a dog run. So if you have animals and you don't want them in your nice landscape lawn, you have the option to have them in their own space. A little bit of financial information for you for this property. Your annual property taxes are $4,169, and because you're in Sun Cove, you are going to have quarterly dues, and that amounts to $2,104 per year, which really isn't bad when you have private boat launch and pool and all of the amenities that is included with that. This hot tub is a saltwater tub, which is really nice if you can't do chemicals on your skin. Here we are looking at the only landscaping on this property. So if you're looking for low maintenance, here you have it. You just have this strip of grass and then this rock work with a waterfall and a couple of shrubs. I want to mention too that the drain field, we're on septic out here, and so the drain field is underneath this, which helps with the watering as well. To the right of the home there, you can see a covered RV. That is a RV parking spot with full hookups and sewage dump. And then behind this building, you see a very long trailer. That is part of this property and another parking spot. I talk a little bit about how much garage space this home has, but between the sides of the house, the back of the shop, and the front of the house, it is really limitless parking here. Okay, it is time to go look at the detached garage shop, and hang tough with me because the back of this shop has a big surprise. This garage has a double car door. Did I say that right? Double wide car door and a single. Behind the double, you can park two standard sized vehicles, tandem, or a really long boat. And behind the single, you can park one vehicle. So between the 5 parking spaces here and the 4 in the other garage, you have room to park 9 different vehicles. Here we are taking a look at the wet bar, because who doesn't want a wet bar in their garage? You may have noticed the hot water tank to the left there, and I will show you why it's there in just a minute. Now we're in the ultimate rec room. So we have the sauna and an infinity pool. I don't think the brand name of this one is Infinity, but it is a pool with the jets, so you can do non-stop laps or just use it as a soaking tub. This room spans the entire back side of the detached garage, so it is a very generous sized room. And then you can see they have the French doors that goes out to your backyard or can connect you to that saltwater hot tub. So here, this is why there's a hot water tank in that garage. There's also plumbing and a shower and restroom connected to the rec room. Thank you for joining me today on this tour of the home with the ultimate amount of storage. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this home was built for fun. If you'd like a private showing of it, please contact me. My information is in the description of the video.